Hi, my name is Patrick Clark, and I run the blog notesintheleftmargin.com. And this is a companion video to an article I wrote way back in January of 2024. I was just looking at the article and decided that it needed a little video for further explanation. And the article is entitled, "If You Do Not Change, You Will Not Find." And by that I mean, have you ever run into a person who goes, "Gee, I would like to do that," or "Gee, how did you do that? And where do I buy one of those things?" And let's say they go buy whatever the device is, and you meet them about a week later, and they look a little disgruntled. And you ask them what the problem is, and they say, "Well, I bought your thing, your whatever your device is, and it's not like yours." And after a little further investigation, you find that they expected the device or the thing to just work right out of the box the way yours works. And it becomes really apparent that they like what you've done with your device or your thing or whatever it is, but they don't want to put the effort into making the device their own. They want the end result without the journey of getting there. And the older I get, the more frequently I run into people like this, and it kind of blows my mind. So I thought I'd do this little video. And it basically comes down to, you can't wait for change to come to you. You've got to initiate it. And it will take some work, especially if you're the kind of person that likes to get into a routine and just sort of go through the motions every day. Change takes work. And there's no other way to put it. It doesn't have to be super strenuous, but you do have to kind of break your mold, right? And when you do start to change whatever thing you're trying to accomplish or trying to do, if it's a long-term habit that you've fallen into, you're going to feel uncomfortable. And you're going to actually have to fight part of yourself that is so used to the old way of doing things, right? And this is just part of the process. And the other thing is, you're probably gonna have to change some of your attitudes about life as you go through these steps, because life never is as limited as you expect. There's always more to it. And one of the other things is, instead of avoiding new stuff and effort or anything that takes work, let's say you're taking a course or reading an article that is a little bit beyond you, instead of running away from the challenge or kind of going, "Ew, I don't like that," flip your attitude and kind of try to appreciate the challenge as an opportunity to grow. And indeed, if you can, begin to like the challenge. Begin to look for the things that require effort. Okay, that's really a magic bullet right there. Instead of running away from challenge, embrace it. Look for the difficult things. You might not go all the way and decide to become a physicist in a week, but do it in small steps, and don't wait for things to come to you, and don't expect things out of the box to work the way you want them to. We frequently see this when people are dealing with computers. They want it to work right away in a very particular way, and they get very frustrated, some people, when it doesn't. Yet they won't explore. They kind of go, it won't work. It's not working the way I want it to, and that's kind of where it ends. And they look at other people and go, can you get it going the way I want it to? And what really the message is with all of this is, you need to embrace challenge. You need to cultivate a curious mind. And don't fool yourself, this takes effort, because there's a reason why life is not easy, and that is because difficulty is an opportunity to grow. Don't look for the automatic route. Don't look for the easy route. But if something is just a little bit challenging, that's the direction you want to go. Now, that does not mean that everything in your life has to be that way, but you should bias things in that direction. And then when you do tend to take it easy for a week or two, or whatever's comfortable for you, you really appreciate that. When you are able to kind of relax your brain for a while, then you appreciate that, rather than the relaxed state mentally of being in that relaxed state by default. Because when you have both states and you're aware of them, life is much more rich. Anyway, I just thought I'd put this quick little video together. It's pretty much verbatim. And the article is, if you do not change, you will not find, posted on my blog, January 2024. I'm going through some of my old blog articles and adding videos to them. So, you may have to do a search for this one when you get to my blog if you want to read the article. It has other points in it as well. But for now, have a great day and enjoy the change. My name is Patrick Clark, and this is Notes in the leftmargin.com. Bye-bye for now.